LeapSpace is the research-grade AI workspace for high-stakes R&D. Built on the leading scientific knowledge base, precision AI, and expert assessment, it connects evidence across disciplines and keeps findings traceable to their sources. Here is how. Start by asking your question in natural, conversational language. Bring your own context. Upload up to 5 files per conversation to ground responses in your work and the leading scientific knowledge base. Resume an earlier investigation from conversation history in the sidebar. To avoid saving history, switch on a temporary conversation. LeapSpace lays out the steps it took to come to a response, so you can see how it got there. A structured overview gives you the big picture fast. The synthesis draws on curated Scopus abstracts and metadata, alongside peer-reviewed full-text articles from ScienceDirect and partner publishers. Use the suggested follow-ups or ask your own question. Comparing evidence across disciplines, studies, and sources is one of the slowest steps before a decision, and one of the most important. From any LeapSpace response, click Explore as a table to lift the underlying references into a structured comparison view. Every cited paper becomes a row, and LeapSpace extracts the key evidence into the columns. The full synthesis is in front of you at a glance. Shape the table around your question. Add columns. Refine the dimensions you want compared, or search across the sources to surface the specific findings that matter for your synthesis. Click any citation to open the reference details page. You will see the bibliographic details and an option to export the reference. But how do you know if a citation actually backs up the claim? The trust card helps you check with the relevant passage from the source shown alongside. Checking one source tells you whether the citation backs the claim. But how do you know the broader research agrees? Claim Radar takes a verifiable claim from the response and checks it against the wider literature. It tests the claim against up to 40 relevant sources from 100 million plus Scopus-indexed records, then shows where the evidence supports it, contradicts it, or is mixed. Each result comes with an evidence trail, so you can see which papers shaped the assessment and click through to read them. Once you have seen what the evidence says, the next question is often, who is behind it? Ask a follow-up. Who are the leading experts in this field? Or, help me identify key opinion leaders and potential partners. LeapSpace pulls the people working in the space. You get a list of active experts and authors publishing on your specific topic. Click any name to go deeper. Past work, areas of expertise, and recent publications, all drawn from Elsevier's Scopus database. Next, let us see who is funding and partnering in this space. Ask a follow-up. What funding and co-funding opportunities exist for this topic? LeapSpace surfaces the organizations behind the work. Drill down into the specific opportunities behind each funder, potential sources of funding and partnership for you. Once you have explored the topic, ask LeapSpace to pull everything together into a shareable write-up. LeapSpace uses the previous turns as context to produce a structured report, complete with a diagram, an executive summary, and the citations gathered along the way. All your findings are packaged in one place, ready to share ahead of a stage gate or investment decision. When a question is too complex for a quick response, switch on Deep Research. Instead of returning a summary, LeapSpace generates a research plan and executes it. The process is visible end-to-end. The plan, the searches across peer-reviewed literature, and the refinements driven by intermediate results. Unlike general-purpose AI, you see how the response was assembled, not just the conclusion. A few minutes later, a structured, fully cited report renders direct answer, study scope, limitations, synthesis, and suggested next steps. From the LeapSpace home screen, open Writing Coach from the side panel. It is a secure and encrypted space where scientists, engineers, and technical users draft, refine and strengthen their work in dialogue with an AI assistant. Type or paste your draft, then open the assistant panel to start a conversation. Ask it to contextualize a claim against the wider evidence base, check whether an argument holds, or stress test the evidence. Writing Coach returns a structured assessment. What is well supported, what is thin, and where the gaps are, with citations from peer-reviewed sources you can verify and pull in. The result is a back and forth that sharpens your case. Refinement happens through dialogue. Ask for a sentence-level edit or a reference, and Writing Coach generates an inline suggestion alongside the original text. You accept or reject the edits. Nothing changes automatically. Every reference Writing Coach adds is listed below your draft. If a citation is no longer relevant, unlink it or remove it. References stay manageable as the draft evolves. Once you have a draft, Claim Radar helps you verify what you have written. Click the icon and a panel opens, listing the claims pulled from your draft. For each claim, Claim Radar shows whether it is supported or contested in the wider evidence base, so you can see at a glance where your argument stands. Select a claim, and Claim Radar searches up to 40 sources across more than 100 million Scopus-indexed records, surfacing, supporting, contradicting, or mixed evidence with a clear evidence trail to follow. LeapSpace, the research-grade AI workspace for R&D teams.